Hey everybody,
Hey y'all,
I'm here with Shane, my friend,
how y'all doing?
and I am Ricky, and we're going to talk about friends.
How many of us have them? So, first talking about friends. Let me just start off by saying this is my friend. Like when I say this is my friend, this is not just my friend. This is my brother. This is my sister. This is my everything right here. Like I love this man because he's one of those people where whenever I'm out of order, he'll get me back in order. And it's one of those things where that's one of the things that drew me to him originally was the fact that he has such a calming spirit until he's not calm. But it's one of those things where he calms me down and he brings me back down to earth. And I'm just thankful to have a friend who doesn't just see me, when I'm in my good, but who also sees me when I'm in, my rough times as well. He rocks with me through it all. So I just thank him for having me and just for being here.
Okay, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. It means the world to me. Um, Now we're going to take it back, Shane,
Okay.
on a friend that really wasn't a friend, but that you gave your friendship to that was genuine, and it turned out not to be a friend.
Mhm.
So we'll talk about that before we have evolved and realized what a true friend is right now. Okay, so what was one experience in your life that you have been through, and now that you know better, you look back and realize that I gave my all, but that was really not a friend to me?
Well, I would say for me personally, that was not too long ago. I was friends with someone who I was a friend to them, and I thought they were a friend to me, but apparently that wasn't the case. Um, for some people, I realize now as I've gotten older that friendship means different things to different people.
That's right.
For some people, friendship is based in love. For some people, friendship is based in manipulation.
That's right.
For some people, friendship is based in having someone that you can use as your sidekick or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They're not on my level, so I'm gonna keep them around and call them a friend when they're really, they don't view you as a friend. They just view you as someone to buttress them up and make them feel better about themselves. And it's one of those things where some of my experiences with that, and I've had one recently, you know what I'm saying? It really opened my eyes up to the reality of what I need as a friend versus what I don't need as a friend. I'm a firm believer that life is one of the best teachers you could ever have. And that experience in itself taught me this is what friendship really is. Friendship isn't based off of, what you do for another person, the material stuff. Friendship ain't based off of how you both, look or whatnot and how y'all are supposed to be the top or whatever in the upper echelons, if you will. Bitch, because, some people think friendship means we're in the upper echelons and shit. Bitch, sit all the way down.
That's a side note, y'all.
Bitch, have a seat. Go back down to where you came from.
That's a side note.
What? It is though. Come on now. Friendship is when you and someone else come together and make a decision. You know what? I see something in you that is worth calling friend.
That's right.
So let's go on this journey towards becoming friends.
That's right.
You don't just become friends with someone because you both laugh at the same thing. I go out to eat and all this other stuff. No, can I trust you? Can I show you my insecurities and you not use them against me? Can you be someone who, when I'm down, you're there for me? Can you be someone who can get me together when I need to be gotten together? Because ain't nobody perfect. I know I got flaws. You?
I have them also.
What? Friends? How many of us have them? Flaws. How many of us have them? And it's one of those things for me, going through the experiences with the bad friendships, it really taught me what I need and what I didn't need from a friend. And I'm so thankful for those people. I'm not going to call them out because I'm right now, I'm somewhere between... I'm on my journey. I'm somewhere between love thy neighbor and fuck them hoes. I'm somewhere in the middle there. Here's love thy neighbor. Here's fuck them hoes. I'm right here. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to leave fuck them hoes behind and trying to get to love thy neighbor. The Lord is working on me yet still.
Where the hell I'm at?
Oh, you know where you at.
Well, tell me.
I love thy neighbor. That's my friend.
Okay. I've learned that the best judgment that you can make is out of love.
Mm-hmm.
And no longer have no malice or no anger towards the person when you feel like fuck thy neighbor. Excuse my French, it is what it is.
I love
kudos to those who want to listen. Kudos for those who don't.
I love your French.
But you do, in order for you to recognize the enemy, you have to identify what the enemy done to you.
Oh, you talking good, sir.
So if you don't identify what the enemy has done to you, then baby, you're fooling not only yourself, but you will allow that person to come back in your life and repeat what they have done. Validate that and check that at the door. Because if you don't, you'll find yourself repeating the same thing. I have had people. I was at a baby shower. Remember it and will not forget it to the day that I leave this world, because I leave all these physical things here. When I pack my suitcase and I close that chapter in my life. We went there. I brought a gift, as I supposed to. That's what you do when you come to a baby shower. You don't eat up everybody's food. So all you greedy people that go there and eat up everybody's tuna fish.
Eating up all the salad, the potato salad.
Nah, it wasn't potato salad. Tuna
fish. It was just tuna fish.
Call a thing a thing. All the tuna fish. And everybody rushed to the kitchen. And then when some ratchet girl get up and says, this shit ain't right, which she was telling the truth. She was telling the absolute truth. Nobody comes to anybody event and eat up all their food. You eat just enough. Now, if you want a full plate, you make sure you have some at home, so when you go home, there's your plate. Mm-hmm. But if you at an event that you know, as you know, maybe a wedding where they don't have all the funds, or just a get over, girl, let's have girls' night. We not gonna get full, but we gonna go home later on.
Finger food.
Don't eat, finger food. Don't eat up everything. And I have a problem because in my family, especially at my auntie's house, it's two people. And you know who you are. Y'all like to run to the kitchen, eat up all the food, and you don't bring nothing but your mouth and yourself.
Shit.
Oh, you bring three things and your low self-esteem. So you eat up all the food. So anyway, the girl was talking. Shout out to you.
Kudos.
I
bitch.
still love you.
Kudos, bitch.
But I'm telling my story. And she was like, I was like, girl, just let it go. She said, well, fuck that shit. I said, well, bitch, fuck you. And the girl who was having the baby shower, who I brought the gift from, that me and her been knowing each other for long enough to know what it is. But this bitch can get drunk and call everybody else a bitch every word that she say. This, that, and this, that. But can't nobody call her that. Mm-hmm. So, I realized that as I look back over my life, that girl was never my friend. Never my friend. Because you can't say what you want to say to me and then doing God knows what out there in the streets, and then coming back and holler about you holy and thou. That's a point that I don't like. And one thing I don't play with is the creator of the universe.
Come on now.
But I'll call a demon out and I'll tell you what you are.
Come on now. And even going to, piggyback off of that, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those things for me. I've learned to be thankful for those people who I thought were friends who turned out not to be friends. Because you know what they did for me? They taught me how to be a friend. They helped me see what being a friend really was. You know what I'm saying? There are people who To this day, I just want to go and just snatch them up right goddamn now. Excuse my language. I just want to go get them together real quick like. But it's like, you know what? No. I'm going to hold myself to a higher level. Even though we're not friends, I'm going to still give you a benefit of a friend. What does that mean? It means I'm not going to do you the way you tried to do me. It don't mean I fuck with you, because I sure don't do that. But sometimes the worst thing you can do to a person is not fuck with them. The most precious thing you have in your life. Listen, some of us, the most precious thing we have to give a person is our presence. The moment we take our presence away from them, you know the old phrase, you don't miss your water till your well run dry. There's some people around that right now walking around thirsty, looking for dehydrated, looking for, oh, I wish I had that again. I wish I had that level of someone who actually was listening to what I had to say. That level of, I wish I had someone who actually was there for me, who saw the best in me. But guess what? You can't be there for someone who don't see the best in themselves. I can see the best in you all day long, but if you don't see the goodness in yourself, if you don't value yourself, first of all, you can't value me as a friend. And if you can't value me, then shit. What? What? There's no purpose to us being together. So it's best for us to separate. But I thank those people who came in my life who were fake, who sought to use, who sought to manipulate, who sought to take and steal. Because all they did was open my eyes up to the reality of who people are, of who I need in my life and who I don't need in my life. So if you're one of those people, thank you. God bless you. You did your work. I'm stronger. I'm better. I'm wiser.
Okay, now that we have talked about what is not a friend, let's talk about what is a friend. Love is the anchor that holds you there solid through trials and tribulations, that no matter what come your way, you able to withstand it. Now, I ain't always got to agree with you, but I'm not going to act like I don't know you, and I'll mess with you around certain people, especially the ones that's mistreating you. I've sat there and seen this certain particular person. Every time you get around someone, the low down dirty person that I'm speaking of, you always go and take that person's side, knowing that that person is wrong and done you wrong. And I have been beside your side when that person was doing you wrong. So, what we don't do as individuals who are friends to us, we no longer hold on to the person that is not benefiting us well, that mean us no good, and overlook a good person. But we take those shackles off of us because we have the key.
Yes.
And we love on those that deserve love.
And it's just one of those things where while we're talking about what is a friend. A friend, you said something major. We don't always have to agree. But guess what? Out of the love and respect that we have for each other, we say, you know what? We're going to agree to disagree. And we go about our business and keep it moving. Because a friend is not someone who just does what you tell them to do. No. It's not someone who agrees with everything you do. If I agree with everything you do, even when you're wrong, can I really be your friend?
No.
No. A friend will say, no, chill out. That's the wrong way to go about this.
That's right.
And when you really consider that person a friend, you'll listen to what they got to say. You won't look at them and say, oh, you just hating on me. Oh, you just jealous. Oh, you just that. Oh, you just this. Ain't nobody jealous of nobody. I know me. I love me. I ain't got no reason to be jealous of nobody. But because I love me and I hold myself to a standard, I also hold my friends to a standard.
And you should.
As you should. Because that's to me what makes a person a friend to me. Oh, yo, they hold themselves to the same standard I do. So guess what? I know this is someone who, if I'm doing wrong, they're going to tell me I'm doing wrong. If they're doing wrong, I can say it to them and we can discuss it. They might not, see it that way, but guess what? As a friend, they're going to say, I appreciate your input. Thank you for telling me this. That's food for thought. They might still keep doing the same thing they're doing, but at least I put it out there and they received it. You know what I'm saying? As a friend, we don't always have to agree on everything. We've had disagreements, but guess what? I was right. But no, but no, we've had disagreements, but guess what? We worked through them because we know that friendship is not a set place. Friendship is a journey. Friendship is a process. It's a process of learning to trust the other person. It's a process of learning to
it's a
not accept that person.
relationship.
Yes.
It's a relationship. Maybe it's not an intimate, a sexual relationship that you would have with a different person, but it's a relationship.
It's still a relationship.
You gonna have hard times. You gonna have good times. And you gonna have ugly times. Well, maybe we will argue down, but love conquers all.
Mm.
So you must know when you begin to love yourself and you provide yourself with goodness, and you start realizing the true meaning of a relationship, you realize that everything ain't gonna be pretty. Everything ain't gonna be no sunny days.
Oh God, you're talking good stuff.
You know, you must know that these things, though, as my auntie would say, these things too shall pass.
Come on now. Friendship is like a flower. It needs both water, aka rain, and sunshine to grow. Some days are gonna be sunny, some days the rain is gonna fall. But as long as we keep cultivating it and nurturing it, that friendship is going to continue to grow and it's going to produce fruit. That fruit is going to sustain us as friends. You know what I'm saying? And it's one of those things that when we allow the sunshine, when we allow ourselves to get caught up in the sunshine, we dry out. Oh, we just gonna be friends when things are good. Oh, okay. But as soon as something bad happens, oh, I'm good. I'm good.
Who was that song by New Edition or somebody like that where it says, "What's those sunny days?"
Storm.
No, the sun would.
I know what song you're talking about. Sunny days. How many of us? No, God, I'm thinking about something else. Oh God, I know what song you're talking about.
Rainy days.
Yes.
I know, sunshine. But anyway,
Can't you stand the rain?
yeah.
That's it.
Oh, I thought it was Boys to Me. I thought it's two. No, Boys to Men's is when your water runs dry, something like that.
I'm not sure. I know the one you're talking about though was Can You Stand the Rain?
Yeah, because everybody loves the sunshine.
Yes.
Something like that.
Because that is a valid point. It's like, but can you handle the rain?
Yeah.
When the rain falls and things get hard, are you willing to keep going?
That's because I've seen my so-called friends see me outside, knowing I'm outside, don't have anywhere to go, and have told me to go back to and make amends with other people that they know done me wrong. You're not a friend. You don't know how to be a friend, and I have cut you off.
And there's one thing right now.
What person tells you that? What person tells you that really truly loves you?
A bitch.
Because catch that too. Because guess what? That same bitch, I opened up my door for her. That bitch couldn't open up her door for me. Now catch that too.
I caught it.
And now she want to be a friend. Girl, bye.
Bye. You have a blessed day. You be blessed.
Well, hey, we did use cuss words. I'm sorry.
I'm not. Sometimes you gotta punctuate it.
Yeah.
But you're right. Excuse my language. But sometimes I gotta illustrate the point. Sometimes you gotta throw a few words in there.
Because you really have not been, because when I asked you that question about the past, and I thought about what I had went through, dealing with so-called frenemies, they have not been there for me. You get where I'm coming from? Oh yeah, they lend $20 here, $20 there. But some of them could have lost their life over some shit that they was doing. And I saved them. But then when it was time for me, lo and behold, you didn't save me. But glory be to the Most High God. I am saved. And I recognize what you did, honey. Kudos for you. But guess what? You won't get it no more.
Listen, it's one of those things like the old song says. Satan is busy stirring up wrath, throwing his stones to block my path. The enemy is throwing all the rocks he can, throwing his rocks and hiding his hands. But you dig one ditch, you better dig two. The trap you set might just be for you.
And it was. Kudos.
Kudos, bitch. Good job. Feel proud. Feel proud for your little accomplishments.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, guess what? You can do whatever you want to me as a person. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to come out on top. Because rather than sink down to anybody else's level, I'm going to hold myself up to that high standard.
That's right.
I don't view myself as being better than nobody. But I know right from wrong. I ain't perfect. Lord knows I got my own struggles in my own life. But at the same time, when it comes to friendship, I know what I want people, how I want people to treat me. So therefore, it's imperative for me to treat people the same way. If I want to be able to be trusted, I need to be able to trust. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like I want someone to trust me, I need to be able to trust them. You know what I'm saying? If I can't trust you, then bye. Because if I'm gonna tell you, because for me as a friend, I'm gonna be there for you. I'm going to make sure that you can trust me. I'm gonna make sure you can tell me anything. I'm gonna make sure that you can come to me whenever you need to. But if you can't give that back, beloved, what's the point? That's like me trying to water a plant with an empty bottle. Nothing's coming out. The plant's going to die. And so at the end of the day, it's like, no, if you're going to be my friend, you need to be able to give what I'm giving to you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right. So, that's part 1. We'll do part 2 later on. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful day.
Be good.